World Wetlands Day, 50th anniversary celebrated globally to mark the 1971 signing of the Ramsar Convention. The 2026 theme is Wetlands and Traditional Knowledge, celebrating cultural heritage. India's Ramsar expansion, 2 new sites, Putna Bird Sanctuary, Uttar Pradesh, and Chharidhand Wetland, Gujarat, have been added to the Ramsar network, bringing India's total to 98 sites. Indian Coast Guard Raising Day, the ICG celebrated its 50th Raising Day on February 1, marking 5 decades since its establishment in 1977. Fiscal strategy, the centre set a fiscal deficit target of 4.3% for FY27. Capital expenditure has been increased to Rs 12.2 lakh crore, 4.4% of GDP. Tax and business, the safe harbour threshold for IT services was raised from 300 crore to 2000 crore. Additionally, the base year for the Consumer Price Index has been revised from 2011-12 to 2023-24. Strategic investments, a record 40000 crore was allocated for electronic components under the Semiconductor Mission 2.0. A new carbon capture and storage scheme received 20000 crore. Menstrual health mandate, in the Dr. Jaya Thakur vs Government of India case, the Supreme Court declared the right to menstrual health a fundamental right under Article 21. It ordered all schools to provide free sanitary pads and separate toilets. UGC regulations stayed, the Supreme Court stayed the UGC Equity Regulations 2026, directing that the 2012 guidelines remain in effect for now. New appointments, Kota Ravi has been appointed as the new Chairman and Managing Director of Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, HAL. Aviation milestones, Uttarakhand won the Best State for Promotion of Aviation Ecosystem at Wings India 2026. Separately, Odisha announced India's first national UAV test and innovation corridor at Rangialunda Airport. Grammy success, the Dalai Lama won his first Grammy Award in the category of Best Audio Book, Narrative and Storytelling Recording. U19 Cricket, India defeated Pakistan by 58 runs in the ICC U19 Men's Cricket World Cup. Groundhog Day, a famous North American tradition, started in 1887, where a groundhog's shadow predicts the arrival of spring. Candlemas, a Christian feast day, Feast of the Presentation of the Lord, marking the end of the Christmas Epiphany season. End of Battle of Stalingrad, 1943. The last German forces surrendered to the Soviet Union, marking a massive turning point in World War II. Release of Nelson Mandela announced, 1990. South African President F.W. de Klerk unbanned the ANC and promised Mandela's release, signaling the end of apartheid. Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo, 1848 signed on this day, it ended the Mexican-American War and added over 500,000 square miles to the U.S. India's first Test win, 1952. India achieved its first ever Test cricket victory by defeating England in Madras. New York City Incorporation, 1653. Originally named New Amsterdam, the city was officially incorporated on this day. Ulysses published, 1922. James Joyce's landmark modernist novel was first published in Paris on his 40th birthday. Grand Central Terminal opens, 1913. The iconic transportation hub in New York City opened its doors for the first time.